Welcome to my baby. I'm James, and this is Transformations. Oh, I'm very excited. We have with us today the gorgeous, fabulous, wonderful Vander Von Odd. Whoa, I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the big win.
Thank you.
Very exciting. How has your life changed?
I have a career now that I didn't have before. That's something.
Well, I have a feeling you were going to have a career regardless because your looks are bananas. You are so fabulous. My favorite look that you did is the one that you did with Kim Chi with the pink brains and the yellow wig and everything like that. I love that so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I used to do a zombie brain look myself back in the day. I loved the looks that you did on the show. The one that we're going to be recreating today.
Yeah, the horror look from the last episode. The
I'm
founding
a
look.
little scared. I've had a cold for the past week, and I'm like freezing, and you're gonna pour something on top of me?
We're gonna pour blood.
Oh, God. Tell me how you got the attention of the Boulet Brothers.
I only went to one Dragula, and the Boulet Brothers made a mistake when they were calling out the names, and they didn't call me out, so I didn't place to actually compete in Dragula. And I went home like, I am done, like, because I've been I'm not gonna get. And lo and behold, like, well, a couple of weeks later, they contacted me about the show.
That's so fabulous. Well, God bless the Boulets. They are so good at like finding people and everything. They're really amazing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go change into my smock and we'll get started. Oh my God, yeah.
These are the eyes you're going to be wearing.
They're like little orphan Annie eyes. How much latex do you have to put on it to make it smooth?
You just kind of texture it out onto the skin.
Oh, okay.
When I was 12 years old, if you had told me you're gonna hang out with James St. James and famous face, I would have been like, fuck you,
When
bitch.
you were
No,
12
I'm
years
not.
old, when did you first start becoming aware of Club Kids and things like that?
Oof. Junior high, I showed up to school as Ernie Glam, like green face, covered in polka dots and sequins and shit. I watched your show that you would post on the bulletins on MySpace.
Oh, yeah, the
like
Daily Freak Show.
Daily Freak Show.
Yeah.
There was one where you went to like Shits and Giggles. There was like the Dollhouse on the guy's head. I watched all those episodes.
Dollhouse Man.
I love you, Dollhouse Head Man.
But I think like things have gotten more theatrical and that
It's come back. I feel like Instagram kind of took the makeup community by storm, and that obviously influenced like the drag community. It's good to kind of go through those different facets of drag if you're just starting out. Like try the fishy face, try
to
the blue
be able
face,
to
try that.
have the ability to do that, it means you can bring that into other looks. You can be a fishy monster or a fishy,
Totally, yeah. I get described as a monster high doll, and I'm not mad about it because those monster high dolls are actually kind of like really
Oh,
dope.
yeah, you are sort of a monster high. I have a crush on the little wolf boy. I have him upstairs on my desk. He's on my desk.
When we were filming this, I remember like slathering latex and like putting paper on and ripping it and then just like rubbing. It was just so chaotic. Dragula is the kind of competition that after doing it, I'm like, what do you have for me? Like what do you have for me? What can you throw at me now that I did it?
Right, I can
Go
do
through and drag
anything
it. Yeah,
now.
exactly. How has the wear and tear of transformations been on James St. James? I really want to know because I'm like 150 episodes later. How are we doing? How is the skincare routine? How is the skin holding up?
Well, it's funny because I always laugh about how I go home and I just use like dishwashing liquid.
Why?
Because
Why do you do that to yourself?
Because so much time and there's like grease paint involved and things like that that like it will be like 3 showers before I can get it off. So I just take it and
Just wipe. Keep your eyes closed.
Kids at home, don't use dishwashing soap.
I
Please.
know.
Don't use that, Dawn. Don't.
I just texted Ernie and said that, I'm with one of his fans who used to MySpace when he was 12 years old.
That's
So
such
hopefully,
a mind fuck.
Now, how on earth did you do this in 20 minutes? There's no way you could have done this.
Oh, because this is like really elaborate compared to what I did. I didn't use cotton that time. I just used paper towel, like strips.
Okay.
So it was literally 2 strips for one cut, 2 strips for the other, and I didn't do anything on the mouth. I painted the slit on the mouth.
Ooh, it's itchy. Oh my God, hold on. All right. Oh.
There we go.
Okay, are we done with that? Is that done?
That's the latex, yeah. That's
my
the
God.
latex base.
So what color? What are we doing?
White. We're just gonna do white everywhere because it's a flat white face.
Okay.
I know you're a little bit cold, so this is gonna feel a little cold.
Oh no! Sorry. Oh my god, I'm dying. Okay.
Is it is it all the excess like coming out like? Is it all that?
No, it's
smokiness?
just it's like getting a wet willy in my ear from Father Snow. That's funny that you're like a sort of a sadist, where like I point out the part that's
like, we're gonna do this next.
and like this is where it's cold, and you're like, okay, now we're doing that. And do you get your white at Nigel's? Where did you get it?
Yeah, I get it at Nigel's. It's just Craftovian FX Air white.
Oh, okay.
For filling it in, since it's a lot of surface area, I'm gonna use an aqua color. This is Mayron Paradise AQ. So this basically activates with water. It's kind of like a watercolor, but for your skin.
How long does it take you to get like a nice makeup kit going?
I think it took me a good 6 months to have like, oh, okay, now I know what works for me. I know what I need.
Right.
I have it all in stock, all that stuff.
Oh, it's pretty. It's a pretty red, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is just to cover as much area as possible. And then we're gonna go in with darker colors to give it more depth.
Does she have a name?
She never had a name, actually.
What is her symbolism and meaning?
This is someone who was so unhappy with how they looked.
Oh no.
And couldn't deal with it that they removed their eyes.
Oh no.
And in doing so, they can now imagine whatever they want to imagine themselves as when they look in the mirror.
Well, that's a metaphor for drag, isn't it?
So many people struggle with just wanting to be something they're not. And that's what this character is kind of is for me. It kind of embodies just unhappiness with oneself. So now we're just going in with a deeper color all along the edges and kind of feathering that out, making it a lot darker.
You know what the creepiest part of this is? The hair that I didn't shave on top of my head and the hair in my ears is really gross and disgusting. Oh my god, I like look at.
hairier than
I am so hairy and disgusting. Oh, or like mold growing on top of my head or something.
I'm gonna use a stipple sponge, which is a textured sponge. You just put some texture around the cut so it doesn't look so clean.
Creepiness, right?
There we go. So we're doing a little bit of fake blood just to make it look a little bit ooey gooey. And usually if I have to, I'll make my own.
With like a corn syrup or?
Yeah, I use chocolate syrup just because corn.
What? Wait, were you putting chocolate syrup on me today?
Yeah, that's what it is. There's a vat of chocolate syrup off to the side.
I imagine the chocolate though, doesn't it get really messy really quick?
It does. It's just very sticky.
Yeah.
But I mean, corn syrup is
I
just
was
as
gonna
sticky.
say, yeah, I mean, I've had, how many nights have I been covered in corn syrup?
Had your carry moment. You get home, you get in the bathroom, you're scrubbing it off.
And it looks so good in the beginning, but by the end of the night,
It's just looks so shit by the end of the night.
Okay, so what is it we still have to do?
We still have to do your hands. So we're gonna spray your hands white.
Okay. They look like little white gloves.
Right?
I'm gonna go change it to the wig, and then the eyes, and then the costume, and then
The winner of the Boulet Brothers Dragula, the world's first drag super monster, is Jane St. James! Jane St. James! You're the world's first drag super monster, baby!
And now for the crown. Oh, ow, oh, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, why? Why? And don't forget to subscribe
To Wow Presents.
Do, 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 do.